It is me, JP. Welcome to another exciting episode of Spiders Blue. Today we'll be doing the next 5 stages of IXO's collections, the Willys MB Jeep. That'll be stages 71 to 75. So, without further ado, let's get building. Do close the camera. Here's our pots. Oh, scissors. Name those pots. So what we've got? Well, I'm going to tell you. We have rear brackets, left and right, front pivot brackets, C-rings, top bow pivot, left and right, and rear strap loops. And the screws of choice are WM and EM screws. Now, first thing it wants us to do, let's get 7C, which is this piece, and they will be just going right there. They'll be going to secure with some WM screws. Again, no locating lug, which is very disappointing. And we do that same on the other side. So looking like that. Next we get this piece, and this is the right side. Better turn the Jeep around. Here we go. And you've got 2 holes just there, and that will be going to line up those 2 holes. So that'd be like that. Again, that is going to take a WM screw. Again, no locating lug. That's better. It's fighting me a bit there. And then find the hole like so. So it's looking like that. And once that is done, we get the right bow pivot, and that should, got this one, it's not marked up, but this one is further to that side. And the left is further there. But this is the one we want. And that will just go in there. Like that, and then it wants us to put a C-clip in there. So what I'm going to do is keep the C-clip on, and hopefully you can see that. Yes, you can. And then just put that on there like that, and hopefully that should then get the sprue cutters and then cut it off. That is looking like that. And of course we do that on the other side. And that is looking like that. Next, we get these nice little things here. And they will be going where's my pointer stick? So where would that be going? Have one there, one there, one there, one there, one there, and one there. Just like that. I'll do the middle one so you can see a bit better. And that is going to be secured with some EM screws. And again, I'll get the rest done, show you what it's like. So that's looking like that, and that is the end of that stage. Here's our parts, scissors. Name those parts. So what we got? Well, I'm going to tell you. We have side handrail, left, rear handrail, left, and rear handrail, right, and side handrail, right. And okay, what it wants us to do here is get this piece, which is the left side, and that will be going just there. Locating lugs. Oh, excellent. We've got locating lugs, and of course the screws of choice here, which I forgot to say, is SM and DM, and that's going to be secured with some SM screws. Now it does actually have the letter on there, so that's a bonus. So it's looking like that, and then we get the rear, which is this piece, which is the left, and that will be going one there and one just round the back. You can't see that. One just so it would be going shaky cam just like that. So one there and one there, and that's going to be secured with the DM screws, some Danger Mouse screws, but this time no locating lug. Boo. Get your hand out of the way so they can see what you're doing. So that's one in, make it loose. So that is looking like that, and of course we do that on the other side. And the back, looking like that, and that is the end of that stage. Here's our parts. Oh, scissors. Name those parts. So what we got? Well, I'm going to tell you. Well, we have reflectors, side reflector frames, rear reflector frame, left and right. They don't look any different, but they look the same to me. But this has got an R on it, that's got an L on it, and these don't. Anyway, while I'm here, and the screws of choice are VM screws, vehicle mechanic screws, and X-Men screws, XM screws. So while we're here, it's going to be quite easy. We get one of these, and that will be just going in there like that. Doesn't matter which way. Let's do what the instructions tell us to do. There's a little knob in there, as you can see. Instruction, I don't think it matters really, but that goes there. And then that is going to be secured with a vehicle mechanic screw. Locating lugs, it had locating lugs, would you believe it? And that will just go in the middle here. So that is looking like that. And then we get one of these, and in that little nub there, there's a little nub there that should go in the little nubby hole there. And once that is done, we'll get the right one of these. Get this nice and angled again. So there's 3 holes here. Let's put the camera about there. Don't know if you can see them, but 3 holes going down there. Put that there like that. And that will be just going on there like that. And this time we get an XM screw. And that again, that is a silver screw. And then we get another reflector, and that'll just go in there. Okay, trying to find the little hole with the little nub, which is there, so that should just go in there like that. There you go. So it's looking like that. And of course we do it here and here. Get that done, show you what it's like. And that is looking like that. And that is the end of that stage. Here's our parts. Oh, this is ours. Name those parts. So what we've got, well, I'm going to tell you, we have the electrical socket frame, the electrical socket cap, tail light cover left, tail light cover right, tail light lens left, and tail light lens R. And the screws of choice are KP, Kim Possible screws, and EM screws. And the third thing it wants us to do is get this piece and this piece, and there's a little hole there that'll be going in there. Oops. In like that, and then got KP screw going in there and KP screw going on the other side. Hopefully I've got this lined up. And it looked like I did. Should open and close. And that will be going right there, in that direction, and that's going to be secured with some EM screws. Wow, first time. Oh yes, you can open it, close it. So it's looking like that. And we can close it like that. Next, what we're going to do, I'm going to leave it like that, is get the left one of these, the left tail light, which is the red one, and that we go in 2 locating lugs, 2 holes, that'll be just going like that, and that'll be just going over this here. It's a push on fit. Let's see what direction it wants us. Yes, in that direction. and that just gets put in there. So that's looking like that. We do the same again for the right, but this time it's got a clear lens. Again, 2 locating lugs. Looking like that. That direction there, and just a push on a fit. So that is looking like that. And that is the end of that stage. Here's our parts. Oh, scissors. Name those parts. So what we got? Jerry can A and B, cap, handle, jerry can mount, and the screws of choice are VM screws, and the best screw in the world, JP screws. And the first thing it wanted to do is put the jerry can together. So that which is going in like that, and that's going to be secured with, of course, the JP screws. One in there, and one in there. So that's looking like that. And once that is done, we're going to put this piece in. So there's a slot there and a slot there, so it's a friction fit. No glue required, so that's looking like that. Then get the friction fit lid or cap. Looking like that. So got the jerry can done. Then we must spin this around. So you've got 2 holes here and here. This is where this will be going. Just there. And that is going to be secured with, any guesses? Yes, the VM screws. The WM screws. I think I said VM for the screws last time. Oh no. I think I've been in Germany too long. And that'll be just there. Again, no locating lug, which is disappointing. But it does hide that screw very well. And then that will just go in there. And that is the end of that stage, and that is the end of those 5 stages. I hope you enjoyed that episode of Spades Blue. Again, no locating lugs in some items, but there you go. But it is looking good, isn't it? I did glue this from the last stages, so that's not going to go anywhere. Anyway, if you'd like to get this for yourself, down in the description below, I put where to get it. Also, you know the drill. Subscribe, which is there and there. A like, which is there, and oh, hit that notification bell, of course. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Anyway, let's get building. Too close to the camera.